Okay, yeah, and I hit that,
Tonight, from London, England, it's the...
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Here's Conley. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Bengals.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was brought
The numbers for Mixon last week, 13 carries, 55 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Fighting through. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of great decisions out there.
And got him to win. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, 76 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Throwing on 3rd and long. Tate. He finds Corey Davis. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Chris Harris on the coverage.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Devon Hamilton busting through to get him for a loss of 6. To throw on 2nd down. Tate rolling to his right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Clark there on the stop. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. Tate. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Derrick Henry.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Tate's pass.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Burrow on play action. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Titans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tate, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Frank Clark.
By Frank.
Able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
12.
To throw on 3rd down. Tate. And the pressure gets to him again. Frank Clark, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on? The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And a Bengals first down.
Back to Mixon on first down. Fights loose. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
On the carry.
On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
On second down, here's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37.
a gain of 16.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Mixon with a first down carry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 25. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down, Bengals.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Mixon on the carry. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
he's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he knocks it through. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happened. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, Tate steps away. Now he'll pull it down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2nd and 4. From the gun, Tate, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
On third down, Tate. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a time. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Dixon set to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
Throwing on first down. Tate into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Anderson. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10. Tate, short throw to Smith. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Jonnu Smith. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 43-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun. Tate. Open man is Anderson. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Henry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 31. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now it's Henry. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
off play action. Tate. He may try and run for this. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the gun, Tate got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And a Bengal first down.
On first down, Nixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Now Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go down at the 28.
To Joe Mixon. A gain of 7. First down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Burrow's pass.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Sanders' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
14. Bengals.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
On first down, Tate. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Henry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw on 2nd down. Tate over the middle to Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Tate. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Welcome back now here in London. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tate looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
McCann's kick up and good.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Brings up 3rd and
to throw on 3rd down. Tate, and he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Tate, and he whips that one incomplete there. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 10. Throwing again. Tate, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Tate.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Tate. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Frank Clark, his 2nd sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense, right?
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
A loss of 12 yards.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he will find his man on the outside. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st down, Bengals.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
A loss of 18.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Burrow's pass.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
23-yard line.
They begin with Henry. following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And the busy night for Henry continues. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Tressway now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Great coverage there holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the home team here, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.